to Alaska, dig my roots in way down deep, keep the fire slowly burning and let it sing me to sleep. Lie beneath the northern lights, live a simple life out where wildflowers grow. I can taste the honey wild, Mother Nature's child. I'll take it soft and slow. Someday I'll go. Someday I'll go. Someday I'll go. Someday I'll go back to Alaska, build my house beside the woods, spend my mornings down by the river. Ooh, wondering when things got this good.
Hello, happy peoples. Hope you guys are doing wonderful. Before we get started with today's vlog, I did want to say thank you guys for all of the encouraging comments on the last video. Audrey's doing amazing after her surgery. Like, there's almost no pain. Every now and then she'll have to take an ibuprofen, but other than that, she is doing great. So thank you guys for your kind words and comments. On other news, we have snow scheduled for tomorrow. That's like a thing, because that's how long fall lasts here in Alaska. About 8 seconds, it seems like. Still have some, you know, leaves on the trees, but it will not be long. So we've been working, trying to get everything ready, mowing, trying to put everything away, trying to do the last minute stuff in the garden. We've still got some more to do. Probably do that a little bit later. I need to get to a job site today and go demobilize it, get some electrical material out for the next phase. So that's happening. My wife's working on Alaskan Apparel for the next fall launch. It's funny, by the time she launches her fall launch, it'll probably be winter here, but it'll be maybe fall for you guys. It's just pretty funny how all that works. Also, I don't know if you noticed that Aunt Cheryl has not been in any vlogs for some time. And if you're wondering why that is, I guess I'd ask for a prayer request if you're a praying person. Aunt Cheryl is in Michigan, so she flew down several months ago to go see her daughter and her grandkids. And then she checked into the hospital, and she'd been there for several weeks, and then she's been in and out of the hospital. And right now she cannot come back to Alaska, is where we're at right now. So for those of you who don't know, and I have permission to share this, and anything you're about to hear about Aunt Cheryl, I have permission to share from her. But like medically, she has congestive heart failure, and she's down about 15% right now on her heart. She also has stage 4 kidney failure, so all that's happening. But a lot of these things she still had when she was here, but she's been able to power through them. But when she got in a plane and flew to Michigan to go see her family, it created a lot of blood clots, and now she cannot be on a plane, or else literally her blood clots, it'll be a major medical situation. She is not, according to the doctor, she cannot get on a plane, which means that she is going to be living in Michigan with her family for the time being. So Aunt Cheryl, she came to live with my parents. My mom is her sister, about 6 years ago now, maybe a little over 6 years ago. And it's pretty, I don't know, it makes me kind of contemplate a lot of these things. So she came here in a very different place in her life, and it made me think of, like, why do people come to Alaska? Like, what is the draw? And I think it's a pretty wide gambit. You know, I was born and raised here, and my wife's been here for all of her adult life, for sure, and most of her life as a kid. I think she was 8 or 9 when she moved here. But people move here for different reasons. A lot of it's military. You're forced to move here, and then all of a sudden you realize, wow, it's kind of unique and kind of fascinating. Like, it's different than maybe what you thought in your head when you got your orders. Some people come here because they just kind of, to be blunt, they kind of want to just get away from family and just like unplug from the lower 48 and come here and just have some seclusion, because they're people that just really enjoy seclusion. Some people come here because they want adventure and they want just a completely different way of life. And I'm sure there's probably several other reasons, but Alaska kind of means different things for a lot of different people. And for my aunt, came here from a place of a lot of hurt and a lot of struggles in her past, things that she had been fighting through. For those of you who don't know, I don't usually talk about this, But my grandfather, on my mom's side, so this is Aunt Cheryl and my mom's dad, was physically abusive pretty much the entire time growing up. Not good, not a good person. I've only met him once in my life. He has since passed away, but like my mom, and my mom's done well. She's gotten over this. You know, Aunt Cheryl kind of had the worst because she was the oldest. My mom, you know, she kind of drew some boundaries at an early age and said, okay, these are things that are okay. These are things that are not okay. And we're going to break this cycle and we're going to break it now. But for Aunt Cheryl, it's been harder for her. And she's also had a lot of struggles and other things. But she kind of, I think things kind of go back to a lot of that in the beginning. I mean, I couldn't imagine like having a mom or a dad that was physically abusive and like what that would do to your psyche and just how you rationalize and deal with emotions and things. He came here out of a place of hurt, loved on her. She got plugged into the church that my parents are going to. She got a lot closer to God, and when she left, she didn't think she was leaving for the final time, but when she left from a place of victory, a completely different person. Yeah, maybe I can call her maybe a little later today and put her on FaceTime, because I don't want you guys just like, you know, she's here and all of a sudden she's gone, and at least kind of see where she's at. And one of you guys, actually, thank you guys so much, one of you guys went up and recognized her when she was out here several months ago, and she's talked about that, like, oh my gosh, they recognized me. And you know, so if you guys do see her in Michigan, please go say hi, go say hello, Aunt Cheryl. That would just totally make her day. She probably won't get out of the house much, to be honest, but I'll put her on FaceTime a little later today. Maybe ask her a few questions, maybe how she's doing, and you know, I guess what she's looking at moving forward. But anyway, sometimes I feel like I've got to share a lot of these family things with you guys because you guys are like family to us. I don't want to just, I don't know, exclude you from a lot of these things. So Aunt Cheryl is special to our family, and we want to honor her as such. Gotta get some stuff done. I've got to go to a job site, probably bring Garrett with me. We've got to get some stuff cleaned up here, ready for snow tomorrow. We'll touch bases with Aunt Cheryl and see if we can get all that done. Okay, let's roll with the day. Over here, and see, I don't think that's our cart, so we get all this stuff and put it in the back of our truck. Can we do it?
All of this?
It's a lot. That's right, we're tough. Yeah, all right, Garrett and I have our work cut out for us, so I'm going to send you back home to the family, check on them, see how they're doing.
Alrighty, guys. I am feeling a bit froggy today. It's coming for me. It has gone through my entire household. I have been strong, I've been determined, but it's coming for me. And I have a lot to do. Audrey is doing much better today. Hallelujah, praise. She didn't even have to take any pain meds, which is phenomenal. Super, super awesome. And it's super easy, really relaxed. Not much going on. We're still feeding her a lot of soft foods. I made pot pie last night for dinner. That nice and soft. It did really, really well for her, so yay! I'm working on all things structuring our layout, our time, our life, everything for this up and coming month of October. Calendar. Guys, are you a written person or are you a digital person? Do you like to have it where you can touch it, or are you good with digital? I have to still write it. I am very much a hands-on person. So I have a lot coming down the pike. This is my to-dos. It's getting real. It's getting real. So excited, guys. If you follow me over on Instagram, Alaskan Apparel Instagram, I just did a release of a little sneak peek of our up and coming fall launch. So stinking excited.
It's like we're running in circles, going around every day, getting stuck in the hurdles of yesterday. Don't you wanna go further away from the fray? Let's not get stuck in our worries. We'll make our own way. Won't you come outside? sunflowers bloom. Breathe in the air. Look up to the moon. I'll meet you outside, away from the crowd. Just you and me together. It will all seem better outside. Just us in the sky. I will go wherever. I'll be yours forever.
Our launch date is going to be October 14th, coming real soon. At 12 p.m. Alaska Standard Time. I am so excited. So make sure you're following us over on our Instagram page so you can get all the updates, all the things. Yeah, I'm super, super excited. Anyway, that is what I'm working on today. Bert has other things that he's going to work on today. And then we wanted to kind of fill you in on some changes in the family. Things that have kind of like, we were not anticipating this happening, and then it just kind of did. And we're like, oh, it's kind of sad. About Aunt Cheryl. You guys have seen her on here. She's actually even met some of you guys locally here, and they'll come up and be like, are you Aunt Cheryl? Love that. She got the biggest kick out of that. When somebody recognized her from the vlog, it was just awesome. It made her day. It made her month. It was awesome. Okay. Anyway, there's been some changes as far as Aunt Cheryl goes, but we wanted to fill you in. Bert's going to call her up a little bit later today. He's working on a project that we're finishing up. We're kind of demobbing off that job, but not. We've got a lot of big things. Our properties, got some movement on that where we're trying to get our affordable housing off the ground, which I'm so excited about. Emily and David sent us a spam game. I laughed so hard when I saw this come in the mail. I was very excited. Garrett is very excited. We're totally going to play this for family game night. Yeah, this is going to be epic. So thank you guys so much for sending this to us. This is just so awesome. Look at those dice. Are you kidding me right now? Kidding me. Oh my gracious. So stinking cool. That's what I have on the docket. I'm working on all the things. How's your preparation for winter coming? It's calling for snow tomorrow. Finished mowing. Bert mowed the backyard. I mowed the front yard. We got that taken care of. Hallelujah, praise. Because yeah, snow's coming. And we have a lot of outside stuff that we're still wrapping up. Everything's fine, guys. Everything is going to be fine. 'Tis the season. But anyway, let me send you back to my babe. Seeing what he's got going on. Seeing what he's doing with Garrett. Getting all the things.
Oh, you got this. Nice.
You don't have to be smart. No need to dress up for me to see that you're a good man. You're a good man. A real good man.
Yeah, let's go over here. Put it back over here.
When the wind blows and the windows are closing, you let the world know what has been has been. There's no use in looking back, going back.
Hello.
Hey, Aunt Cheryl, how you feeling?
I'm feeling better. I really am. Better than I have in a long time.
Well, I've got you on camera here. I thought
You
maybe.
look good.
Oh, well, thank you. I was wanting to see if you could give an update to the happy peoples. Like, we kind of know what's been going on, but they don't so much. But what is your, what's your situation, medically? How are you doing? How are you feeling right now? I guess we'll start with that.
Right now, I have had a medical problem on the plane on the way down from Fairbanks to Anchorage to Chicago.
Uh-huh.
And I ended up with 2 blood clots.
All right, you cut out for just a second there. So you were on the plane from Fairbanks, and you were starting having some issues in your legs, you said.
Yeah, in my legs and my lungs. And I didn't know it was in my lungs. It was, let me take these glasses off. They look old-fashioned like I'm an old lady. I'm not old yet. Started having problems breathing, and I had a panic attack.
Oh, my goodness.
So, they gave me oxygen.
You were on a plane leaving out of Fairbanks, and you said you had like a panic attack of some kind.
Yeah. I just felt like itchy, not itchy, but just I just my insides felt like they were moving, and it wasn't something that I had any control over. They gave me oxygen, and then my legs swelled up. They wouldn't let me get off the plane with walking, so they made me ride in a wheelchair.
Oh my
which
goodness!
Made me feel like I was a old lady.
Okay, so I kind of gave them a little bit of a heads up. So you have congenital heart failure, right? That's your condition right now.
Yes, I do.
And you are running about 15%.
That's correct.
But when you were here initially, you were like 15% initially when you came here, but then you were doing better, like up around 23%.
Yeah, about 23%. So, because of jumping back from 23%, something that's connected to your kidneys, the blood flow that goes through your body. So,
yep.
I was able to, or not able to, but I have also stage 4 kidney failure, which means when it gets to stage 5 that I have to go on dialysis.
Oh my goodness. Well, long story short, you probably wouldn't mind a few prayers getting sent your direction then, huh?
No, I would appreciate it. God knows what I need.
So you came to Alaska almost exactly 6 years ago. Why did you come here? I guess what was the main reason leaving Michigan to come here?
Your mom and dad invited me to come up and stay with them or just to visit. I ended up falling in love with Alaska.
Now is that Alaska, the land, or is it the people, or is it both? I guess what was it that?
I'm thinking it's both, because I really love the country. I love the mountains. I think I'm fascinated with the mountains, and some of the areas you see the hills, and Wendy goes, "Oh no, those are hills, not mountains." I go, "They look like mountains to me, because in Michigan it's all flat." But also the people.
Yeah.
Because my sister is up there, and I was up there, and 2 of my brothers were up here. So 4 out of the 7 of us siblings actually lived within a mile of each other, or a mile and a half of each other. I think it's a combination of both.
Yeah.
But it was a healing process too for me. Like I was healed, or getting healed in the process.
Well, if you don't mind me asking, like what was going on in your life that you felt that you need healing?
I just felt like I was worthless. And but I found out I had a lot more than I thought. I mean, more love, and I had nieces and nephews, and great nieces and nephews. I just felt really in love with everybody. I mean, it was like a new life for me. It was like, I think it's the butterfly that has like hearthisis. I'm not exactly sure if that's the correct word, but it changes. So I changed, and I think it healed me and helped me.
Cheryl that first came to Alaska versus the Cheryl that left Alaska and is now back in Michigan. What is the difference between that girl?
I just think the enormous amount of love that was shown to me, not only by family, but the new friends that I made. It just changed me. Yep. I think I'm changed for the better, not for the worse. And I know sometimes I'm cranky, but I don't mean to be cranky. My bark is worse than my bite. All the love that I really maybe needed all my life.
I know you had told me before, a lot of struggles in your past and a lot of things that have,
Yeah.
demons you've been fighting to get you to, I think when you came up here, I don't know, I just remember when you first came up here, from then till now, it seems like you've gotten a lot more, victory in your life. And I think you feel more love.
I think so.
And I don't know, it almost seemed like you had a lot of some bitterness and struggles in the past, and that seemed to almost control you in a way. But the last couple years, it seems like you've pretty much worked through it, taken control of it, given it to God. If that was Alaska, if it was the people in Alaska, if it was God, if it was just...
I think it's a combination of everything. But there's a song that, actually I went to church today, and they were singing it, and it was Victory in Christ.
Mm-hmm.
And it was hey, that covers me. He covers me. He loves me.
Mm-hmm.
I finally had somebody that, that really loves me for me.
You're worth it. You are 100% worth it. 1,000,000% worth it.
Yep.
We sure love you, and we're sure going to miss you, and it's going to be weird not having you here because you've been here for 6 years, so it's
I know,
very different.
It's my home. It was my home, but
Yep.
You know what? I'm looking forward to. I'm on a waiting list for a senior citizen apartment,
Okay.
and chances are, the first time I went there, I was in the very bottom of the pile. Now I've gone up several inches, but I have 10 inches above me. So everyone is telling me to don't settle for just anything.
Yep.
Settle for the best, or settle for the one that you really, really want. What I really want is, as long as I can't be in Alaska, it's the closest thing I can do.
Yep.
But I do miss everybody up there.
Yeah. We're sure going to miss you. So I thank you for giving us an update. Hopefully we'll get down there to go visit you at some point here. Just look forward.
Bring that baby.
Bring the baby. And look forward to this next stage of life, right? This is just another stage, another journey, and none of us know what's going to happen next, but we just appreciate the time that we've had with you here, and it just seems weird to have you not here.
No, it seems strange not to be up there either, but, I still watch your vlogs.
Okay.
So.
All right, you just keep an eye on us. All right.
I will.
Thanks, Aunt Cheryl. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay, love you.
All right, love you too.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Oh, that's nice.
You're doing a lot better though, huh?
Yeah, I am doing a lot better.
Okay.
I'm gonna do pretty good.
How was your day, babe?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of question is that? No, I just am going downhill. I can feel it.
I know. We got sick kids. We have recovering from surgery kids. We have crazy kids. We
Evelyn's
have
also going down.
Yeah, Evelyn's going down. Snow's coming tomorrow. Thing is finalized that Aunt Cheryl is not coming back. So that's
so
crazy.
Sad.
Crazy.
At least for right now.
Well,
You never know.
I guess things could turn around.
Things could change.
But yep, all these things. It's like another stage of life where things. Actually, that's a question for you guys. Like, if you guys get do you ever have something happen in your life where you're going one way and all of a sudden something just totally changes, almost out of nowhere, and then it's like a new reality for you? So it's a little bit for Aunt Cheryl, I think.
Yeah.
And a little bit like, like adopting a little baby. You're awesome. You guys are amazing. Appreciate you guys checking in and being a part of all things of whatever the craziness is. And stay tuned for an Alaska Apparel launch, snow tomorrow, and whatever else happens.
Whatever else happens.
My sister was engaged too. Did we even tell them that?
Oh my goodness, I don't think we did.
Yeah, so my sister Heidi is engaged. So congratulations, Heidi.
Woohoo!
And Mary's engaged. I have two sisters engaged at the same time right now. So trying to figure.
Awesome.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Heidi might have just been like, hey, do you want to dust off your wedding coordinating boots?
Yep.
So that might be coming down the pike.
To have skills where you can help out family with them. That's pretty cool.
Oh, I love it.
We just got to figure out Heidi and Mary's wedding dates and how all that lines up, and
all of our travel and all the things. You know, you guys have the same stuff.
Yeah? You want to go?
You want to come? Yes.
All right, you guys are awesome. You guys are great. Appreciate you checking in. With that, we'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. See you again.
Cutting grass and chopping wood can be romantic. Sipping coffee under the apple tree is gentle manly.